Hey, I am back with another Ben's haul. If you want to see what I got, stay tuned. Next up is this Columbia. Hey friends, it is Stephanie from Three Queens Resale. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am a full-time fashion reseller. What that means is I source items and I flip them for a profit on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Macari, and now we're back on Facebook Marketplace, and we do live auctions. We've also added another live auction outlet, so Whatnot, Posh Shows, and I'm going to have my first live auction on Jambold today, so we'll see how that goes. I'll do a video about it. But today's video is a thrift haul from the Goodwill outlet. I live about 20 minutes from the Goodwill outlet, and I try to go 1 to 2 times a week. It just depends on what we need, if I'm processing things quick enough. I don't like to create a bunch of like stuff that needs to be processed. So yeah, so I'm going to jump into the haul. I am working on trying to grow my channel and get monetized. So if you could like the video, subscribe if you're interested in reseller content as well, and comment your favorite item of the haul in the comments below and engage with this video. Thanks so much for joining, and let's get into it. Okay, so and I'm going to show the labels because people keep telling me I need to do that. So this is not in season. This is J. Jill, but it's so pretty, and it's an extra large. And so here is the J. Jill label. And so hopefully I can get about 30 for this. It's going to sit a minute, but oh well. So that will get listed. This is a Nike onesie sleeper. This will go in our kids auction. I'm trying to make piles. I have a few things that fell out of the bag, so we'll do those first. Let's see what these are, friends. Okay, these are Athleta. They're a size medium, and I'm going to do a sportswear auction Sunday on Jambold. So I am going to put these in that auction, and I'm going to start them at about $5 and see how they go. I'm starting with low starts. I've been watching auctions on there, and I noticed people start a little higher, so I might elevate my prices, but I'm going to figure it out. So these are new at tag. They are a medium, and they are the brand Pink. And so I think these will go in one of our auctions. I'm not sure which one, but that brand typically sits for me. So, but it does really well in the auctions. Okay, so this is a boys Tommy Hilfiger piece. So this will go in our kids auction. Next up is this Columbia. This is an extra large. We are closing out menswear, and this is a men's extra large, but I am going to pick up higher end of menswear pieces that have a quick sell-through rate. So these Columbias do the comps for between 35 and 55. So that's why I got it. But we're not going to make a habit of that. Next up, this is French Paris, which, and just doing a quick Google lens, is sold at Anthropologie. Another knit sweater. I will list this, but I did notice that there's one that I see listed for over $100, but it wasn't this one. So I will list this, but I'm not sure for how much yet. Probably in that $25 to $40 range. These are Gap Boys size 5 shorts. And those will go in the kids auction. All kids wear goes in the kids auction. This next one is a Hurley rash guard. This is a size extra large. The comps looked really good on this. I'm hoping that I can get about 25 for it. Next up is this Siegfried Olsen The only reason I picked this up, which this is a catalog brand, but the only reason I picked it up is it is 100% linen. I will get this listed. And this is a Timberland hooded sweatshirt. It will go in one of our auctions. Next up, these are Lafayette 148, which is a very high end. These will go to the Real. And we'll see what we can get for those. So let me start a Real stack. As you can see, I have many things in mind when I pick up items. So as I'm picking them up, I already know kind of in my head what I plan to do with it. And what I plan to do with it. And that keeps me from picking up items that are just going to sit. I don't have any death piles. Everything is organized into where it's going to go, and that's what we do with it. So this is another Hurley rash guard. This one's a 2X, and like I said, I found the two items together. Those should do really well if I get them listed here in the next month or so. This is Swimsuits for All. It's a size 16, one piece. Swimsuits for All is a great swimsuit brand. It is super expensive. This is, I could probably wear this, so I don't know. I'm going to list it, get it listed, and then if it doesn't sell before my cruise, maybe I'll just like borrow it and then rewash it and list it again. This is Torrid, so that will get listed. This is Torrid, and it is a 1X cami tank, and it will go in our plus size auction. I will probably list that for about $6. Now, these are Torrid jeans, and they're going to go in our plus size auction as well. These are they're 16 short. They're button fly and zip, and they have a wide, not a bell bottom, but like just a wider leg. So I'm going to put these in our plus size auction for $8. I've been letting Torrid go for less, but since I find it so infrequently, and it gets snatched up like within a day of listing, running in the auction, I'm going to start a little higher. This is Janie and Jack, and it is this Fair Owls knit sweater that will go in our kids auction. Now this next is a set, one of those little boutique sets. So here's the top, and this one is a size 5 years. And here is the pants. This will go in our kids auction too. I'll start that at $5. I found this little bag, Start Each Day with Positive Thoughts. It's a recycled bag. So whenever I find little things like this, I just pick it up and I put it in my little gift bag area that I have in my closet, in my pantry. So I don't spend money on one. This next is O'Neill, and this is a crop top. This is going to, now this brand can do pretty well, but I think I'm going to put it in, I'm going to look up comps. I'll look up comps. If I don't like the comps, if it's not going to go for 25 or more, I will put it in our auction for summer wear. So this is Evolution and Creation. I have never heard of it, but I like the print, and it's a sports bra. And this is going to go in our athleisure athletic wear auction this weekend. And so when you do live auctions, because the starts are low, you kind of have to think about that when you're sourcing, and source lighter items and then lower things that have a lower price point. I'm not yet one of those people that has 1,000 people, even 100 people in their auctions where things get ran up. So if I list something, start something at $5, it'll probably sell for $5. If I start for $1, it just depends on the night. So, but I have to mentally be ready to let it go for $1. And I also have to have done the numbers to make sure it works, that I only profit 59 cents off of it. So that's a lot of volume for a low return on investment. So I kind of want to build away from that. but a lot of those, the auctions require that you build a following. So, and Low Starts is a way to get people into that following. So this is Lane Bryant. I got a lot of Lane Bryant pieces, you shall see. But this one is a 26.28. It will go on our plus size auction. Okay, so these are all in motion, and I got them because they are a 4X athletic legging. So those will go in our plus size. This is Marvel Superheroes that will go in our kids auction. Okay, this is Vineyard Vine. It is new at tag, nothing special. It has a $78 tag on it. We will, let me make sure that doesn't have a spot. Oh, that's just a piece of fuzz. We will list this one. And since it's new at tag, I'll just put it over there. It will not get washed, just steamed. Steaming removes all the bacteria and whatnot that it would have come in contact in the bins. So this is a Gap Disney onesie collab. If you look, it's those pink little Minnie Mouses. So we'll put this in our kids auction, and I'll start that at around $3, maybe $2, depends on my mood when I list. Okay, so I found several of these size 26, 28 Lane Bryant tanks, so like tunics. So I'm going to list them. I'm going to list them in the buy it now. So we'll count how many I got. I left some behind that I got so many. So that was one. This is All in Motion, another pair of 4X workout leggings. So I rarely find things higher than 3X. So if I can find quality pieces, so here's 2 of those Lane Bryants. This is, no, this one's a little different. Okay, this is different too. There were a lot of these too, but I did not get them all because I couldn't find the tag. But it is this tunic. It is plus size, but I couldn't find, this is a 4X. So I'm not sure if it's a nightgown or just like a knit, jersey knit tunic, but there were a lot of these too, but I don't think I got a bunch of them. This is Nike Dry Fit, and it is 18 months, a little full zip hooded sweatshirt. That will go on our kids. Okay. This is one of those Lane Bryants, so we're at 3, 4. Told you there was a lot. Now we have another pair of 4X All in Motion cropped moisture wicking athletic leggings. 5. Okay, and then these are a 5X, which I think I've only found anything 5X once. So these are 5X athletic leggings. The things about the bins is that sometimes you like hit a pile of the same thing, of the same size, or like you just get lucky. And so I will list all of those. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What is this? You guys. Oh, here we go. So this is Lane Bryant as well. And this is a 26. So some really large pieces. This is different than the other black tunics. That's more dressy. Okay, so I have two of these, the ones with the ruching on the side, and 5 of the other longer tunic that I found. Okay, and I think this is 6. So they're all, I don't know if Lane Bryant donated them, but they're all the same size. Okay, and now this is another tunic. It is a 3X. And it's got some fun, it's new with tags. This will go in our plus size as well. At auction. And these are Victoria's Secret pink lounge pants. They're size medium. Those will go in an auction. Pink does really well in auctions. So if you are just starting off with the auctions, my 3 top brands, I would say would be Pink, which doesn't sell for me well on Poshmark or any of the platforms. Pink is definitely one. I'll think about it. Fabletics. Fabletics is another one. These are just my size, and they're 5X. I think they're just like the other ones that I had. This is Avon Viv, and it is sold at Target, and this is a blue tunic, sleeveless tunic. That will go in our plus size auction, which our plus size was getting a little thin, so I'm glad to have found all this. Zella, this is a gray sweatshirt, nothing fancy, but this is sold at Nordstrom and can be kind of pricey. It will go in our athletic wear auction. Oh, we have another one. What are we at? 6, 7, I think. Lane Bryant tunic. Okay, so this is Athleta, and this will go in our athletic wear auction as well. And these leggings are, what are they? Let's see. Oh, Zella. So I'll put these in our athletic wear. These are in excellent pre-owned condition. And yeah, right now I'm working really hard to find things to just list. And if I need stuff to list, I can pull from these piles. But I'm really trying to recurate our closets so that we have items that will sell for $25 or more. This next is a 2XL, and it is universal standard. I am going to look up the comps on this. If they're over 25, I will list that, so I'm going to put it in that pile. Oh, bodysuits do well on the auctions as well. This one is American Eagle, and it is just a black bodysuit. This is a size medium as well. It is a fresh produce button down. We will list that, but I'm looking for that for now. This guy will go in our kids auction, and she is 24 months. This cute little sundress, so cute. Reminds me of my little people who are now big people who don't allow me to dress them. They will sometimes coordinate if I ask them nicely. This is Isabel Maternity, and I am hoarding items, sourcing and hoarding for my first maternity show, which will be in June, and it's going to be like a monthly feature because it takes me a while to gather maternity items. So I think I'm going to do that on Poshmark, Whatnot, and on Jambo, like all within the same like day to 1 to 2 days, so that I can just set the rack up and take the photos and then transfer the ones over. To be honest, I'll probably start on Jambo because there's no fees right now. So whatever I sell it for is what I get. So, and then we'll go to Whatnot because it has the next lowest amount of fees. And then we'll go to Posh Shows. And then probably if I don't sell out by then, I can either decide to list it or carry it over to the next month's show. This is Vineyard Vines. It is a long sleeve logo tee. That will go to the auction as well. These are kids' dry fit pants, and they're size medium, Nike dry fit. Those will go in our kiddo auction. And this is a Nike tee, also kiddo. This will go in our kiddo auction. Something is happening outside with my kiddo, because I just heard my husband say, "That's awesome, first time ever." So this is REI, and this is 3T toddler jacket. This will go in our kids auction. Right now I'm gonna put all coats and jackets in the buy it now section. because they're out of season and I want to get more money, so I'm probably going to list it. I have other coats and jackets in the buy it now for like 10 to 15 bucks, so that's what I'll do with that. These are level 99. They're a size 30 petite, and this brand does not do well for me on the platforms. It sits and sits. I got excited because I did have a pair of jeans by this brand once. Here's the brand, the label. And they have great stretch. And it sold in like a day for good money. And so since then it's been like no go. So I think these are gonna go into our Free People Anthro auction, and that's what I'll do with it. This is Raffaella, and I think this is sold at Macy's, but this is a 1X, so it'll go in our plus size auction. Plus size is doing good. Let's see if I found my special item. Okay, this is Athletic Girl. This is a size 12. I'm going to see if Jackie wants it, and then if she does not, I'm going to list it in our kids auction. It'll go in our kids auction, and it'll go in the buy it now because I'm gonna have a more elevated price for it, probably $10. These are Justice shorts. These will go in our kids auction as well. They're a size 12. They say 12S, which all shorts are short. So okay, so finally, people are always asking for overalls, and so these are size 4 or 5, Cat and Jack, look cute unicorn. And so these will be cute on somebody, and they're gonna go to our kids auction. I'm probably gonna start those since it's just Cat and Jack for about $3. Okay, this is Patriots of Peace, which I think is an Anthropology label, so I will double check. But if it is an Anthro label, it will go in our Anthro auction. If it is not, I think I'm just going to list it because it's cute. If the comps are 25 or more. When I encourage you as new resellers, so that you don't end up making a bunch of bad buys, to kind of know your comps on items, like when you buy them. But 5 years in, for me, I do look up comps a lot. I have a pile. If I've never heard of it at all, like I feel like I've heard of this before, but if I've never heard of it at all, I will look it up before taking the plunge. But this one, I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. And it's super lightweight. So, and it's a bin, so I'm like okay with taking a chance. These are Splendid. They're extra small knit pants, like a jogger. And these will get auctioned. Oh, this is, okay, let me see what this one is. This is Gap, Baby Gap, 5 years. Just a nice little polka dot dress. Go in our kids auction. So I'm trying not to pick up Cat and Jack for girls, and there was another one for girls that I'm trying not to pick up. So I'm looking for kids Gap quality and higher. Trying to get some of those higher end brands for girls. Boys, things are a little harder to come by for me, and I have less boys items. So if it's in good pre-owned condition, I've been grabbing it up for boys. Okay, another example of men's that I picked up. So I have sold this Bleecker short by Vineyard Vines. It's a performance, like moisture wicking short, 3 to 4 times, like the same short. So that's why I've between 25 and 35. So that's why I picked these up, because it's a good quality product and I know it will flip this summer. So this one is Jones, New York, and it is 100% linen. So that is why I picked it up. And hopefully I can get about 20 to 25 for that one. This one is Zara. and it will go in one of the auctions. It's super lightweight, size medium. I wonder if this is Zara Kids. I'm going to say this is Zara Kids because it is, because Jackie couldn't even fit that. Okay, I got another pair of overalls, this time adult ones. So these are extra large, and the brand is Lucky Brand. So they're corduroy. They're going to sit for a minute, but we are going to list these bib overalls. I'm not sure on comps. I would probably say between 25 and 35, hopefully a little bit more, but I will definitely look up comps before any listings go live.
You did a video?